Ah, yes, District Attorney Alvin Bragg. The world found out his name back in April.
Spent time there today, as you possibly read, with a local failed district attorney charging a former president of the United States for the first time in history on a basis that every single pundit and legal analyst said, there is no case. There's no case. They kept saying, there's no case.
There's no case. Only 34 counts of felony indictment. There's no case. Alvin Bragg is back in the news. Yes, of course. Woke Manhattan soft on crime. District Attorney Alvin Bragg admits he is afraid of crime on New York City's subway system. Yeah, when one of my family members gets on the train, I too get a knot in my stomach. New guy's in the corner puking his guts out. Bragg's comments come as transit crime spiked nearly 20% last month compared to the same time period a year before. Among those crimes were a string of subway slashings in which a man allegedly attacked 3 different women over a 20-minute span on June 18th. Now, this is very, very important to note. Many of these criminals have prior arrests, but were let back onto the streets under the lax bail laws that Bragg had advocated for. I'm not saying liberal policies aren't bad ideas, they just don't happen to work. As the district attorney, your number one goal is to prosecute crime, not prosecute crime and then let them back on the street. To scare yourself. He's scared to go on the subway in his own city.
They never think these things through, do they? 1 + 1 = 2. Okay, you can't do 1 + 1 and get 3. It's always going to equal 2.
Let's check out what Fox 5 had to say.
DA Alvin Bragg has come under fire by some critics who claim he is not doing enough to address crime in the city.
Fox 5's Lisa Evers talked to Bragg about the perception that the city is unsafe.
I live here, I'm raising my family here, and so we have a lot more work to do. There's no doubt about it. But we have really encouraging signs. The data is all moving in the right direction.
The data is moving in the right direction.
Issue personally.
I know the statistics that transit crime is down, but when one of my family members gets on the train, I too get a knot in my stomach.
The Manhattan DA.
He too gets a knot in his stomach when a family member of his steps on the train. Listen, I was in New York City over December. I had a great time. I took the kids to the top of the Empire State Building. Scratch that. It was Rockefeller Center. I didn't feel super scared, but I also didn't ride the subway system in New York City. So we hope situations resolve themselves in New York, but
that was going to be my question. Did you ride the subway? Because
yeah.
It's a whole different experience down there.